Alright, we're back. I'll go find me a plug. Okay, so on the oil pump here, this is your return line for your primary. If you're not going to use a wet primary, or at least an open one, one that actually circulates, you plug this up. So if you're going to seal your primary up or not use oil over there, you want to plug this hole up so it doesn't suck back. Normally there's a big long fitting there about that tall that goes in that hole. You hook a line to it. So I can just put an 1/8 inch pipe plug in there, and that seals it, and you don't have to worry about it. Kind of an important thing that you need to deal with. And of course I had to look all over the shop to find one. I have at least 100 of these someplace. Don't know where they're at. Typical. Okay, so put that here in the back. Needs a little bit of pipe sealant here on it. Should put enough on there to actually do something. You don't want to leak. Okay. Alright, that one's in. Go ahead and do my vent line here also while I'm at it. A lot of times these hit on the cases and don't tighten up very well, which looks like this one might also have that problem. We'll see in a minute. So you have a 1/2 inch fitting here, and it hits on the back of the case right there. There's a mark on where the old one hit on it. Looks like this one might hit too. We'll find out. Nope. Got tight just as it's getting to it. Alright, so plugged up that one, put that one in there. There's another one in here for the rocker box feeding up your top end, and we need one in that also. So, oh, look what I found. There, found a nice used one that's supposed to be in there, instead of a nice brand new one. So, oh well. Take that for the next job. And here's the one that goes into your top end feed, but I'm looking for the rest of the parts here. I think that'll work just fine. Clean it off a little bit. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, everything in there where it belongs. back in this again. Alright. Over there. Okay, I'll get our oil pump in here. So this cam cover is in my way. Get it out of the way. Got too damn many cams sitting around here. So, the oil pump here has hex bolts on it. I did find the Allen bolts that were with the pump, but I like the hex better, so I'm going to use the hex. Oh, we're going to use this early cover on here, but I wanted to straighten this line because I don't like it being bent over like this. So I'm going to try to straighten it. Putting the vise down here. I'm going to take my crescent wrench, has a hole in it. Stick it on there and use it as a bending tool. Bend it back up where it belongs. I'm going to bend it back this way now. I can't do that with that. That doesn't work that way. Need like a tube to go over and bend it now. Yeah, what I got around here to use. Don't really have anything to use. Try a socket here and see if that'll work. Nope. Get my smallest socket. Try that. There we go. Oh, broke it off. There you go. I'm alright with that. There. It's not in the way now. Now if it leaks, it'll leak out of that hole. That would be a problem. So let's see, what are we going to do about that problem? Now we got it broken out. Didn't have access to it. I had access to it until I broke it. I might have been able to pull it out, but it'd be hard to pull it out now, obviously. Let's see, what are we going to do on that thing? Solder works pretty good on stuff like this. Yeah. Find some solder. Some flux would be nice. Flux. Alright. Solder and flux in a hole. Probably a good way of fixing stuff. Okay, so I'm going to just hold this up in here a little bit. I'm going to hold it level. A couple bolts in here would be work good for that. Okay. Put one over here. Quite low, but it's close. much better. Okay, as long as I don't touch it, it's good. Okay, this is some acid flux. It's really, really good stuff. So I'm going to use that. Okay. A nice expensive soldering iron called a torch. Okay, now about soldering with a torch, do not put the flame on where you want to solder, or the solder either. If it contaminates, it won't stick. So you just heat around of it. Get the part up to temperature, the solder will melt against the hot surface. And it'll do what it needs to do. Don't heat directly where you want to go. We're on a very low flame. Yeah, I'm just trying to blow it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do what we need to do here. Some 1/8 inch solder. Probably 50-50. That's what most of this stuff is. Old, like me. So we just go ahead and heat the pump up. So the flux will melt. It burns. That's oil just came out of there. That is not good. Get the oil out of there. Okay, no more oil's coming up. Gonna reflux it now. Put some flux on my solder here. Let's go ahead and heat this up again. The air is blowing it up and down. Not sure how good that's going to stick because of the air bubble. I need to open up that fitting. Open up the fitting so there'll be air through it, and then I can work on it. Get to that very good. Yep. Tighten it pretty good. Okay, I opened it up. That should let everything go through now. That should stop the air popping it up and down being a problem. Let's try this again. Get some more flux. Okay, we're all fluxed up. That's all that's going to go down there. Holes plugged. Wipe off the excess solder. We'll leave a little dimple there. That should do the trick. Burning out my gas right now. Okay. Let's go the other direction with that line. There we go. So you can see what I did on that right there. This thing's pretty damn hot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cool this thing off and clean up, see what it looks like.